Today I'm gonna introduce you a few VPN configuration clients and a few free VPNs. Right now I'm connected to NordVPN. As you can see, my Telegram messages are moving and updating. I can download any file that I want. My computer, I think, just it went off for a download. So the first VPN that I'm going to show you today, please move, please. It happens, dude. Work. Did I just want? Yeah. So I'm just gonna turn off my NordVPN and I'm gonna quit. No, I'm not gonna quit. Let it be there. Let's test Siphon. I don't think it would connect, but just for fun, let's give it a few seconds. I chose United States as I found this server to be um, the most easy to connect to. Yeah, it's connected. Bro, let's see. Does my Telegram move? Should I just wait it for the website to load? I guess I should have waited. But just wait a few seconds. Let's test again. Next time, let's wait for the website to load. Maybe it would show me that the VPN is working or not. I think I have wasted enough on Siphon, but doesn't matter if for all of the VPNs, doesn't matter if where you are, like China, Russia, or Iran, or just passing by as a trip or vacation, you might need these on your computer to be exact, your laptop. I'm connected, but as you can see, it's not loading anything. You can just keep switching the region or just keep disconnecting and connecting. It would work eventually. A lot of people rely on Siphon to connect to the worldwide internet in Iran right now. So that's enough, I think, for Siphon. It didn't um, connect. So let's try Warp. I had a good connection using Warp as I have tested it. I think it's connecting as this is changing and it didn't give me an error until now. Yeah, it's connecting. So I'm connected. As you can see, the messages are moving. I'm also it's showing my subscribers, so I'm connected and I can wow, my Telegram just went off. So I'm not gonna test the um, download the file to test if I'm connected. Just moving the messages, I think it's enough. It's my first time seeing my Telegram just glitches like this when I download the file, but that's fine. I think I'm connected. Um, I'm thinking about other methods to show that I'm connected, but yeah, that's fine. So I'm connected with Warp. It's fine. Um, I can go to my files. Let's just move it a little bit. Do I have where's my files? Forget it. It's fine. I'm connected. So let's disconnect this. Let's move on to Singbox. This VPN uses V2Ray connections. I would add all of these VPNs links to download in the description. For Singbox, when you open it for the first time, it's in Chinese, so you need to go to settings, which has this gear. You scroll down and right on the general settings, which has this earth emoji, you click on the Chinese ching chang here and change it to English. Then you can go to subscriptions, and from if you got some configurations, you could use them. But if you don't have any for either of these clients that I'm showing you, you're just gonna copy or just gonna save the configurations that I send in my channel. You click on add subscription, you click on node links, and just paste your text file there and just write a name. I'm gonna write techbot tbot, and I'm gonna confirm. So this is gonna be added to my subscriptions, and if I want to connect to it, I'm just gonna click on restart. I think it should change, the numbers here. We should have upload and download. Click on ton mode. So we're gonna restart. On ton mode. Yeah, we are having some uploads and downloads, as you can see. Let's check our Telegram. Does it move? Yeah, it's moving, I think. Does it, by the way? But our upload is so low, also our download. You could change the configuration. Let me just click on this. Yep, I think it's not working, but you could change your configuration. It sure works. So I'm gonna just quit it. Bye bye. The next VPN that I'm going to show you is Wireguard. So you just open Wireguard, you click on add tunnel. There's a few configurations that I have saved before, so I just click on open, and I'm just gonna click on activate. Let's see that. No, don't have anything to check here that if it's connected. It's have an upload or download, so we just have to check them one by one. I had a better connection using cellular data using Wireguard. I couldn't connect with my Wi-Fi to Wireguard, but I'm just gonna check this last one before I move on to the next one. So as you can see, I'm not still connected. Let's give it one more try, and one more. As you can see, in my experience, I think Wireguard is better on cellular data. So let's move on to the next VPN. The next VPN I'm gonna show you is Netmod. You can download it on just Google search Netmod. You could have your configurations by searching or just on my Telegram channel. You double click on the configuration and you just click on start. I'm gonna allow it. I had a really good experience with this VPN last try I had, but it shows that this particular configuration is not connected yet, so I'm gonna check the old ones to see that they're still working or not. Nope. Let's move on to the next one. It seems they all have been disconnected, as our, you know, censorship teams in Islamic Republic, they are just cutting off every configuration they find. Um, let's check just one more. It's connected, but it's not um, having any upload or downlink. I think that's enough. Just one more, or maybe two more. Okay, I think it was this one. Yeah, this one is connected. As you can see, my subscribers is right there, and I think the messages would come along any second now. Yeah, I think this connection is slow because we're not still having the new messages, but it sure still works. Let's go to the last one. Yeah, this one surely works. As you can see, the messages are just moving. So I'm just gonna delete a few of them. Can I? No, I think I can't. I should disconnect. Yeah, I can right now. I'm just gonna delete a few of these. Um, these clients sure has they have a few settings that you have to change. So I'm just gonna scroll down on my Netmod app and I'm gonna go to settings. I'm gonna scroll down and I'm gonna find fake DNS here that I'm gonna turn on. Also, the allow insecurities should be turned on, as well as enable fragments should be turned off. These are the settings for Netmod. For Siphon, you should let me just stop, please. Yeah. In Siphon, you should go to settings, and you should go to disable timeouts for slow networks and turn it on. Uh, just because we have a very slow network here, so if you have a slow network, you should turn this on too. I can waste a few more seconds connecting to Siphon. It sure has a good speed, but nah, forget it. Uh, as I know, Warp doesn't have any settings, but if you're on 1.1.1.1, you should change it to 1.1.1.1 with Warp. Let me just check on if it has any settings, preferences. No, I think I checked yesterday. It doesn't have any settings to be changed. Um, about Singbox, it might have a few settings that you should change. Let me open it again. I think I recall changing a few of these on my Persian tutorial, but I think yeah, I think it doesn't have any. But let's check edit subscription. No, it doesn't have any. I just had a delusion about it, so forget it. The next VPN that I'm going to show you is Openvpn. Openvpn works just like others. You just have the connection and just double click it. It would import. As you can see, I can click on switch here and I can just click and connect. But there's a few connections you should change. You should go to settings. Uh, you should right click on the minimize icon of OpenVPN here, go to settings and go to advanced settings. The reason I do that like this and don't click on the hamburger menu and go to settings because it shows my device ID, and I obviously don't want to show my device ID. You should just scroll down a little bit and click on insecure here, so you would have less time. You would spend less time to connect to the VPN. There's also on the I think new versions of OpenVPN, it would ask for a certificate that you should click on add and just turn off the require external certificate, and you can connect to it. But I think on my Wi-Fi it has a problem connecting to OpenVPN because most of the connections configurations I tested, they wouldn't connect. They would just error. But this one is working well. Let me just, because this is my last VPN and it's working, I should just download Lantern 2, Lantern Windows, just to check if this VPN would work too. So the last VPN that I'm gonna show you is Lantern Stable Windows 10 Plus. Let's download this one. This is a free VPN as well as Warp Siphon, Warp and Siphon. Also check Warp um, when you just turn on your Windows machine. Warp tries to connect. Either if you clicked it or not, it has it would open on itself when you turn on your Windows device. So make sure to turn it off if you're trying to connect into other VPNs. I was like literally wasting 15 minutes on connecting to Nord. It would error me because I didn't check my warp. It was trying to connect and it just disrupted everything. Lantern is like that too. That's why I remembered and tried to warn you about it. Can you just turn? Yeah. Okay. I don't have anything to do with that. No, I don't want to automatically start my lantern. This was a good VPN, I can say that. Let's just check. It also doesn't. Yeah, my RAM just I think. Yeah, it was better than others. My Telegram didn't glitch as much. I'm gonna launch my lantern. I'm gonna turn off this VPN. Let's see. Quit, quit, quit. Where's my lantern? Yeah, it's right there. So for the last one, let's check lantern. Does it need a VPN to show you anything? Dude, work. Yeah, finally. Oh my god. I can click on this, but it's yeah. It literally needed a VPN to show me the GUI. So I'm gonna disconnect. Let's see. Does lantern work? It says connected, but I can't see anything. Um, let's not waste any more time on this. Bye. As my ratings that I do every time that I make these, dude, lantern is just great. Okay, bye. Um, as you can see, I always do um, rate my VPNs. The best one that I can say in the free VPNs was Warp. It it worked at the least. Siphon connected, but it didn't work. Lantern, I think it didn't connect it. It was lying about being connected, but it didn't work at all. I think Siphon would work, but Lantern, I have my suspicions. In the the configuration VPNs, the best one I think was Openvpn. After that was Netmod, then Singbox. Um, it was delivering and sending a few bytes and kilobytes, but I should have just checked more configurations. And the last one was WireGuard. And pay attention that the Wi-Fi that I'm currently on would work on this, but you might be on cellular data or other network or just another whole country, so your experience might differ. I hope I was helpful. Bye bye.